It is your host, DJ. You guys are now on the right path. The newest YouTube channel that still does not have a proper intro or outro. I think this is going to be a fun one. Today, in the midst of all this chaos, I'm going to talk about the most chaotic moments or the craziest things that's happened to me on jobs that I've worked. Before I get started though, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get right into it. So, at one point, I used to sell cars. I worked in Hampton, Virginia. Went forward, still remember the address, everything like that. Nice people. So everything was cool. They brought us on for a position called product specialist. Apparently it was we were the first product specialist out of anybody. It was a brand new position Ford was doing, and they wanted to try to test it out with us. That's cool. So I went in for the interview process. It wasn't even really an interview process. They looked at me, asked me like 2 questions, said, okay, can you come in tomorrow? We're gonna start like training. I come in into like this little classroom they got. It's about 30 of us. I'm probably exaggerating that number, but it felt like there was 30 of us in there. I'm like, Lord, all of us getting high? They need workers that bad? I might not want to work it. So we all sit inside the room. I'm so hungry. General manager comes in, and the managers, they took turns coaching us on different things. General manager comes in, greets everybody, hands out, notepads, stuff like that, take notes. And then he starts teaching the class. Now mind you, we were there for quite a few hours, just sitting down. Every now and then they give us a break. So we get something to eat, and we had a coffee machine in there. So you get coffee, lattes, frappe. I don't think we're that fancy. Hot chocolate though, which was almost never filled up because I drink most of it. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. It's somewhere, but it's neither here nor there. So getting towards the end of all that training and stuff like that, my bifocals are slipping. They say, okay guys, so at the end of everything, you guys are gonna have your second interview. Which, at that point kind of makes sense because all these people in here, you can't hire everybody, right? But the thing is, they had those many people in there because they knew chances are people were gonna quit. They were gonna weed out people. What we didn't know, which I had nothing to worry about, but what we didn't know is they were gonna give you an impromptu drug test right there on the spot. They ain't tell us that the last day of training. It was so funny. Everybody in there, I was like, you could hear the muttering. Someone was like, so the man just walked out. They looking over everything or whatever. And they told us we can do whatever until they call us, whatever case may be. Y'all should have seen how many people went, got themselves bottles of water, drinking water, like cups, bottles, cups. It was so funny to me. And I'm just sitting there chilling, right? Because I don't do drugs, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. So I'm asking people, and at this point, we cool. So I'm asking people, and I was like, you smoked weed, didn't you? like, I smoked weed before I got here today. Like, why would you do that? And then somebody was like, I smoked yesterday. And y'all stupid. If a job is trying to hire you, don't smoke. Yeah, don't smoke at all. But don't smoke, like, within the week that you're about to get hired. You don't know what they're going to do. They don't always tell you they're going to give you a drug test until it's too late. Then it's like, oh... somebody asked me for my pee. No, I'm not gonna give you my piss. Not gonna do that. First person who wanted to go up, he was like an eccentric dude. He a young cat, probably around my age. He an eccentric dude, right? He like, yeah, I can't wait to get this job. He answering all the questions, stuff like that. Dreads and he just hype, right? You could tell. And he wanted to be a rapper, so he asked to get his interview first. This dude was mad confident. I mean, mad confident. So I'm like, hey, he might get the job. This dude mad confident. But he was one of them people drinking all that water. It's like, never mind. As soon as they called him up there, he was like, yeah, come on. He jumped up all excited. All right, y'all, I'm ready to get this job here at Wayne Ford. He went in the back. Home dude sitting beside me. He was like, we know he not getting the job. He got the name wrong. He don't even know where he working. So we all start laughing because he said Wayne Ford is Winford, right? Like, yeah, there ain't no way he get this job. So he ain't come back. But we didn't know what happened. Like, they didn't tell us that. So he ain't come back. This one lady, she was smart. Everybody thought she was gonna get it. We was like, yeah, I'm telling y'all, they gonna hire her. She was good looking. I'm just saying, she was good looking. And when you selling cars, you want somebody that gets to your senses. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody who they want to talk to you. So she came back because she left something in the classroom after she got done. We was like, how'd it go? It's like, well, I didn't get it. It's like, you didn't get it? So at that point, I'm panicking because I'm thinking in my mind, like, yo, if she ain't get the job, I'm not getting the job. But then somebody asked her, like, why didn't you get it? Drug test. You would, I know you don't judge a book by its cover, but looking at her in the face, you would never think, ever think that, you know. So, yeah, she walked out, you know, she had the little drug slip in her hand. She left. It came down, like I said, there was at least 30 of us. There was me and this one guy in there last, right? I've been wanting to go home for so long. I didn't know if they were going in alphabetical order or not, but it was just me and this one guy last. They finally come in there, he goes, okay, which one of y'all want to go next? And we look at each other like rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Of course he won. I don't know why I had such bad luck, but he won. And so I was the last one in there. Man, after he left, he didn't get it either. But I think they said he was overqualified. I don't know how you overqualify. I go in there, they talking to me, they trying to figure me out, whatever the case may be. You know me, rapid fire. I'm real good when it comes to interviews. Rapid fire. Got the answers out. I'm good. Smile, make eye contact. Don't take this the wrong way. They're white people. So, you know, as a black person, you gotta smile a lot, or else they're gonna assume you like Wayne Ford, who failed his drug test. So, drug test time. I'm confident. I ain't got nothing. Do you do any drugs? So you can go ahead and let us know right now. You know, we ain't gotta go through all this. Man, you don't give me the drug test. Don't do no drugs, right? Don't do no drugs. Go in the bathroom. Now, mind you, I drank a lot of water because I had just peed prior to that. So it took a while though. So I'm standing in there just, I know they thinking in their mind, what is he doing? Is he pooping in the cup? It's you pee in it. Don't take it. Eventually it come out, little trickle, and I go out there. I hope this is enough. Get him the cup. And they pull the strip on it. It's like some new system. I don't know. Pull the strip on it. It's like, it's taking a long time, right? I'm like, yo, God, please, is this you? Why you trying me like this? You testing my face? Why you testing me like this? They wait and it's like, something must be wrong with this one's like inconclusive or whatever. And so the general manager, I'm talking to the vice president. The general manager is sitting there, and so I can feel his eyeballs staring at the side of my face, right? Just, you can feel the judgment. I'm like, I don't know, I don't do drugs, I promise. So she's like, okay, take another one, because this one, like I said, just seems inconclusive. Cool. Mind you, I struggled to pee in that cup. Went back, stood there a little while. I tried to think of water, waterfalls, water people, Avatar, I don't know, anything. I tried to do everything I could. Eventually, a little something came out. I went back. I was good this time. I was like, oh, see y'all thought, but I was good. So, okay, so we'll give you a call, you know, if you get the job or not. He told us he was going to get in contact with us that night and let everyone know. Obviously, the ones who didn't fail the drug test, just those people. Once again, he waited. I was the last one called. It was like 11 o'clock. So I'm thinking, well, I guess I didn't get it. Try again, you know, another job. And then here come this clown calling me 11 o'clock when I'm about to lay down. I'm stripping naked to lay down in bed. It's freeing. It's freeing. You should try it. He calls me. Yeah, Stevie, I know you had that little scare with your drug test. Thinking it's funny. I gotta laugh. But, I would love to see you this Monday. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I will be there. He's like, great. I get there, y'all. Only 4 of us made it. 4 people made it. I only worked there for 6 months. In those 6 months, I was the last one out of those 4. I was the youngest too. And they didn't think I was gonna make it. I was the last one who lasted out of those 4 people. So needless to say, I was the last product specialist left. Now the thing with product specialists, which I hated, you were hourly employee. You know, most car salesmen, they work on commission. I was hourly employee, which helped when I was trying to sell a car, because everybody, of course, is like, oh, you're just gonna try to sell me the best car so you can get a high commission. I don't get commission off the commission we got off that car per car for product specialist was $25. The worst part about that is, let's say a salesman helped you if they just answered the question for a customer or whatever, because salesmen, they were sneaky, especially this one. He was sneaky. He was the best salesman we had. He was poke his head in, you need anything? I don't need your help. You're not finna get in on my deal. Get out my face. I don't need your help, man. I got this. I got this. And then if you stepped away for a minute to go talk to a manager like about a price or something like that, if you're not paying attention, he will straight walk around there and be like, oh, do y'all need anything? And then he'll come up and be like, oh yeah, they asked about this right here. But you had to remain calm because you're in a business setting. We had to split that with him. He makes hundreds of dollars off the car. I had to split my $25 with him because he helped on the sale. And you got to do that with the salesman or even other product specialists. You got to split $25 in half. Whatever though. Everybody knew, the rumor was going around that they were trying to weed out the salesman to save more money with product specialists. Which was like, it was like $12 an hour. And then you get, I think, an extra 100 per perfect survey. But no customer does the survey. Nobody cares to do the survey. Needless to say, we hired some new people, which I trained. For the most part, I trained. Me and D, we think it's these. Me and D, she was like, she was older. She made sure I had my head on straight, you know, whatnot. You know, she was like, look, see, she taught me, just watch how stuff go. Be quiet. You don't have, everything don't cause for a reaction. You know, just watch how things go. Keep your eye on it. And then from there, you take advantage of the situation. When you think they finna screw you over, you take advantage of that situation. I used to watch her. She used to do it. She still work there now. She making a killing. She a salesman now. I'm so proud of her. So everything was cool. I'm getting better and better. You know, I'm taking my time trying to learn the ropes because nobody really, when they see a young cat, like, especially, it was an older dealership. They had a bunch of older clients. When you see a young person, my hair was different. I actually had a ponytail for most of the time. You know, you're gonna steer clear. Young black kid, you know, pony. You don't judge a book by its cover, but truth of the matter is people are going to regardless. So, you know, it was whatever. I took my time learning. I got better and better each month progressed. I started hitting my goal, and then the goals they started setting for me, I started hitting. I wanted to start making more money. I felt more confident. I'm like, I'm building my clientele. Hey, coach. That's what we call him. Hey, coach. I was wondering if, you know, things are looking better and better. You know, if I could be a salesman at some point. He said, let's give it 3 more months. And, you know, if you continue to improve and hit your goal like you've been doing, then, you know, yeah. Bet. That's all I needed to hear. But once again, I didn't have this in mind. But the rumor was they were trying to kick out the salesman. Slowly force them out by pissing them off a lot. We had a hurricane come to Virginia. You guys probably remember it's the one it tore North Carolina all to shreds. And so it was supposed to hit. I stayed in Norfolk, Virginia, and I was basically right on the coast. So we were under mandatory evacuation because of flooding, damage. So they shut down. We were closed Sundays, but they shut down, I think, on Thursday or Friday. They called us all, yeah guys, we're gonna close down. We need help moving the cars. You don't have to come, but you know, if you want to. I stayed in Norfolk. Going to Hampton with traffic might take me 30 minutes to an hour. Now y'all got it. I'm gonna stay here. Who's all coming first? I asked who's all coming. They explained. I said y'all got more than enough help. Y'all need me. So I chilled at the house. Staying with. They wanted to go to Florida because we were under mandatory evacuation. We had to leave. We didn't know how long. You know, we had a 2-year-old. I think she was 2 at the time. We had a 2-year-old. And we didn't want her to get caught in a storm, which makes sense. So we evacuated. Now, before I left, I called my manager. Yep, coach here. Hey, listen, Dave, more. As you know, we're under mandatory evacuation in my area. So, yeah, I know. It's like, okay, well, we don't have any family up here. All of our family's either North Carolina or Florida. Florida is supposed to be safe. So, is it okay with you if I go to Florida? I said, I don't really know. I know, of course, the storm hasn't hit yet. We don't know what's going to happen, but we got the 2-year-old, whatever the case may be, and we're just evacuating. He's like, yeah, no, that's fine by me. Just, you know, call us, keep us updated. We want you to stay safe, okay? And, you know, try to have fun. Cool. Like, he's chill about it. Now, mind you, everybody else had money. They could stay in a hotel somewhere else, but I'm not staying in a hotel for up to a week or more. You know, that's too much money. So I went to Florida. You know, we went to Florida. We having a good time. So we had this one assistant manager. He was new. His name was Larry. He called me. Yeah, Stevie. We decided to reopen back up. They reopened up on Saturday, closed again Sunday. I think they closed Monday, reopened up Tuesday. So, but I think Tuesday was my off days anyway. I missed maybe 3 days, so I missed Saturday. I think it was 2 days. I think they opened up Monday. So I missed Monday, Saturday, and that Thursday that they told us we didn't have to come till 3. Oh yeah, Larry called me, right? Yeah, we opened back up, Stevie. We wanna when you can come in. That's a lie. It was Wednesday. Wednesday I didn't come in. So I missed Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Wednesday was excused. I was like, yeah. The storm had stopped dead set in North Carolina, which is right on our path. We weren't gonna go way out the way to, you know. And we still had no idea what the storm was gonna do. He was like, yeah, you'll back up. When can we expect you in? Excuse me? Yeah, you're on the schedule. So I said, Coach didn't tell you I was in Florida? Yeah, he told us. So you thought that I'm just gonna get in the car right now, drive all 12 hours back up to y'all right now and work? What type of stupid... Larry, I'll do my best. And I think he called me it was Friday. Thursday, they didn't bother me. I'll do my best. Okay, well, do you think we can see you Saturday? I don't know, Larry. I don't know what the storm's gonna do. I'll try my best and I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, well, I'm just gonna mark you down for Saturday. Okay, Larry, that's fine. Alright, you have a good one. You too, Larry. Get off my phone. Boop. Next day, Victoria calls me. Hey, Stevie, just, calling for an update. It's like, oh, actually, I swear to you, I was just about to dial the number. It's like, oh, I was literally just about to call you. You stopped me. I was like, well, the storm's still in our path. I'm still here. And Larry marked me down for Saturday, apparently. I'll let you guys know then. Okay, well, just calling to get an update. That's fine. Saturday comes. I call. Victoria picks up and tell her I'm not gonna make it. Storm's still stuck, wreaking havoc in every direction. Oh, don't worry about it. Everything's cool here. You're fine. We just want you to stay safe. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. Keep calling us, keeping us updated, whatever the case may be. You've never missed a day out of work. I've never missed a day out of work. And if I called out, I replaced my off day with that day. Cool. So we're closed. I could call all I want to. We closed. Monday comes around. Coach calls me. Yeah, Stevie, we've been opened up for At first, I said, don't lie to me, first of all. Y'all was closed. Y'all closed down Friday. They closed early. Y'all closed Sunday. Y'all just now reopened it, so don't do that. Like, well, when can I expect to see you back? I was like, I'm not sure. It looks like the storm's getting better, so hopefully within the next day or two, but I'll let you know. Okay, well, like I said, Steve, we're open back up. Florida. If you told me I could go to Florida, I'm in Florida. The storm was gonna come. Hey, Dave. Cool. Did it. Hung up the phone. Keep them updated. Hey, I think we might have went back Tuesday. It was. We went back Tuesday. I told him I can come to work Wednesday, the next day. The very next day, the storm loosened up well enough overnight to where we felt safe enough to do so. And it didn't hit Norfolk, which we didn't know it was going to do. The storm was so erratic. It was all over the place. 9 to 10. The next day, we get in the car. I drive, because I drive like a bat out of hell. I'm going to get us there. So, I'm on my phone connected to the Bluetooth. I'm playing music or whatever. He called, and I seen it. I seen it coming. I was like... Now, mind you, before I get to that, before this, I'm in a group chat with all of my previous trainees or whatever. All the product specialists were in a group chat just laughing or whatever the case may be. So one of them was like, Steve, did you quit? No, why do you think I quit? oh, well, we just heard them like ramblings today. I think this was a couple days before that. We heard ramblings, like apparently, like you don't work there anymore. Like we thought you quit or something happened. I was like, no, I still work there. So I'm just in Florida, you know, for the storm. It's like, okay, maybe we just misunderstood something. Ain't no biggie. So you guys see the problem there. Why are they talking? It was a preemptive firing, is what it was. So why are they talking so loud to where my business out there anyway? But whatever. He calls, car light up. Like, I was like, I let it ring for a little bit. I looked at my girlfriend. They got a brother-in-law. It's like, I didn't call him. So my girlfriend at the time, she was like, you know, go ahead and pick up the phone. Picked up the phone, and he was like, yeah, Stevie, you just missed too many days out of work. 3. For the first time ever, 3 days out of work. You missed too many days out of work, and we didn't hear anything from you. What? Yeah, we didn't hear anything from you, so we're deciding to part companies with you. Happened just like that. And everybody in the car. Now, my girlfriend at the time, brother-in-law, at the time, he was sitting there. I guess he felt bad because it was his idea to go to Florida to begin with. But of course, I explained to him, like, no, it's not your fault. So we sitting there, and I'm just like, okay. He hung up the phone. They were hungry. We stopped. I let them go get something to eat. I sat in the car. He's like, yeah. He was telling me, he's like, I would call him back because, like, you only missed 3 days. You're on your way back right now. Like, just try to explain everything to him. So, yeah, I will. I just need to gather myself so I don't flip out. I'm an Aries. You don't take no for an answer. So I call him. Hey, Dave. It's Stevie. So, do you mind explaining to me why I was fired? You missed too many days out of work. We didn't have any communication from you. I said, Dave, I talked to you myself. And then I talked to Larry and I talked to Victoria twice. What do you mean you guys didn't have any communication from me? I still have the log saved. I still have the emails and everything. I have the log saved of the video, everything. Because then they tried to lie after the fact. They was like, we save all of our call logs and we don't have anything from you in those times. Oh, don't worry about that. I got that. I sent it straight to them. They didn't respond to me for several days because we were trying to figure all this out. I haven't done anything wrong. Like, I've been doing my... He was like, Stevie, you just... He couldn't give me a good reason. Not a good enough reason. But he wasn't moving. I was like, okay, that's fine. So of course, later on I decided to bring that up. I went to a lawyer and everything like that, but they were smart about it. Now, like I said, keep in mind the rumor was they wanted to weed out the salesman. I had just asked to be a salesman moving forward, and I was getting better and better. I guess it is what it is. That's some bull. I hate them. I hate them a lot for that. It's like, okay, well, nobody can. We talked to everyone and tried to get, witnesses or whatever the case may be. I said, oh, talk to them. Because I talked to them, they said, yeah, they did communicate with you. Oh, so now they communicate with me. Before, ain't nobody communicated with me. They told me that everybody said they didn't communicate with me. But when I had proof, all of a sudden, oh, yeah, they did. But the lawyer said there was nothing I can do because it wasn't discriminatory or anything like that. It was just nothing I could do. I over explained that one, but that one really pisses me off a lot. Next story. A job. So I'm on Indeed looking for another job after the win for it, but and I got a hit, right? It's like it was a different type of name for it, some type of development designer, something like that. I'm like, oh, this sounds interesting, right? Like, this sounds like something I could do. Sounds cool. So they called me in that week. I was like, oh, they couldn't wait. Come in. They sit me down. We're going through training, going over, stuff like that. And it's okay, guys, it's that time. We go into like this room, and then you get into your groups with like your supervisor, your manager, whatever. And it was like a small building, which is kind of weird. And they didn't really explain the pay. Another weird thing. And it's winter time, so it was cold. Hey y'all, we got an hour lunch. Go do whatever, and then everybody go to your designated areas. Designated areas. Okay. It was like developmental manager or something like that. Okay. So we carpool. I'm in the car. We go to the supervisor's house first. I didn't know what they was doing. I was still in the car. I changed like outside. They told us to bring a change of comfortable clothes, which is another weird thing. You have to dress professional in the morning, like a suit, like in the morning. But afterwards, you can wear like shoes, khakis, you know, or like jeans, whatever the case may be. That's okay. That's whatever. I guess we're gonna do a lot of walking around, seeing some properties, stuff like that. Maybe. If anything, I started believing it was like a construction job or something like that, and they were just training me to manage that. Took us to a housing development, probably like 30. Well, no, it's like 40 minutes away from the base of operations. Out the car, we get out the car. We got these tablets or whatever, and from there they've started explaining everything else. A third party by that seller for Verizon Fios, internet, cable, stuff like that. I didn't know anything about that. Okay, that's fine. And it was paid training. It's supposed to be, which the paid training didn't come 2 weeks until after the training. So tell me why this clown, we get out the car, this clown start knocking on people's doors. Like I said, I'm thinking we going to a specific area, like maybe checking on an antenna or something. Y'all, they had us out there as solicitors. Knocking on people's door. Knocking on people's doors. It's freezing cold. They handed us like the little handheld hand warmers, like that was supposed to do something. At one point it started snowing. People's doors, yeah, hey, we work for Verizon Fios, whatever the case may be, you know. How's your internet service? And of course, the whole thing is don't get them to say no, whatever. Always ask them a question to keep the conversation going to convince them. And we had to go through an entire neighborhood and then back again, and then sometimes we go back a third time and we have more time because we were supposed to be out there a certain amount of time before heading back. So it was daylight, then it was completely nighttime. So of course it's even more cold. I hated that job. Nobody would explain how the pay was set up. And is this hourly? Is this commission? Like what is? No one explained. And then when they did explain, it was in some confusing way that nobody got whatsoever. Apparently the way it was, once we finally got some clarity, it was like, no, depending on the package you set them up for, you get paid more, which makes sense. I think you get paid, I think they said 2 weeks after that. What? So if I sign them up today, I'm not getting paid till 2 weeks after that, and that's after everyone else get their cut? I know that. I needed money now. Everybody there needed money now. Everyone I was worked with, the new people I was with, like a weekly thing, because that's what it's had set up in Indeed. It was like weekly pay or something like that. But no, none of that, which nobody wanted to explain until we stopped and we was like, hey, look, no one is giving us a clear answer. I need my answer now. There's one girl I was working with. As soon as she heard that, she left. I'm going home. She gave him a middle finger and said, I'm going home. Training progresses. One person. Parking lot's got, he was, I guess, one of my managers or supervisors, whatever. Clown looked at me. It was cool. He said, hey, y'all want to know something? You know, if you drive really fast over a speed bump, it negates the speed bump, so therefore your car doesn't fly up. Body. Pure panic ran through my body. I said, I know he's not about to. It's right. It negated it. But you don't do 70 miles per hour in a parking lot. You just don't. In a full line parking lot, you cutting through people. You just don't do that. Especially not with people who don't know you in the car. And this is where it was crazy. To the house, I want to sit in the car. I went in with them just to chill. I didn't want to sit in the car. They was going to be there for a while. And they started smoking weed. They went and bought the weed from the dude who lives across from them and started smoking it while I was right there on the job. My supervisors and managers, all of them, they was like, yeah, even our like top manager, I forget his name, but hey, we all smoke weed. We all, it's all chill or whatever. Y'all ain't finna be smoking around me. No, sir. Someone spoke to me and it was like, Stevie, it's paid training. Get through the training period. Just get through the training period. To Hampton. We at one point had to go back to Hampton to work one of the neighborhoods again. The Hampton Tunnel. And you're not supposed to speed or change lanes in it, y'all. He was driving like this was Speed Racer. Like he was in Fast and Furious. Paul Walker was looking down on him and he wanted to make him proud like it was his father. Speeding in and out, swerving around cars. My whole life flashing before my eyes. And I look back at the people in the car and their eyes like, and he just having fun. Woo! That same night, y'all, we inside the neighborhood. Now it was me, this Hispanic dude, and then Phil. Phil's white. We walking around knocking on people's doors. And mind you, there'd be no soliciting signs up. I was still new at life, so I didn't really know what it meant at first till they, explained it to me. There was no solicitor. I was like, no, it says no solicitor. He goes, exactly, you didn't see it. So I had to act like I ain't see it. Knock, knock, knock. Will come out there pure attitudes. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I wear glasses, as you can see. I took them off to clean them. I come up with some type of excuse. Phil, meanwhile, is loving this. He used to make, us do the work for the most part. Some point, cop cars pull up, 2 of them. I was like, oh my gosh, because soliciting's illegal in that neighborhood. I didn't know that. They knew that because they had been kicked out of the area like 3 different times. We're not, multiple areas we've been to that we're not allowed to be in. They still send us there. And then after we got the first warning from police officer, you guys can't be here. Okay. I'm thinking we're gonna leave. He calls, he's like, yeah, we just got kicked out of the neighborhood. He's like, no, keep going. Keep going. We carpooled. I ain't had no ride back. Gotta keep going. We kept going. Someone else called the cops. Not only did they call the cops, apparently we knocked on this one dude's door. He's like, oh, so you guys, the whole neighborhood is like in a group chat on Facebook. Some lady put us all in a group chat talking about there's 3 suspicious men walking around outside. Y'all gotta be careful. He's like, I'll let them know, what you guys are doing, but I think they already called the police again. Like, you guys gotta be careful. Thank you, sir, for letting us know. 2 cop cars pull up instantly. Of course, me being black, my life instantly flashed before my eyes. I'm like, this is it. Never going home. I lived a good life, which I didn't. Got the car. Knowing, they already had their hand on their guns. I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, this is how I go out? If I'm gonna do something illegal, let me go skinny dipping in a volcano. Don't let me, thing like that. Y'all ID. She was in, this one lady, she was there. She was like, I need you guys to take your hands out of your pockets. Just hands where we can see them. Me? Tell me, I'm not playing no games with y'all. My hands straight up. She's like, no, you don't have to put your hands up. Just, out of your pockets. And Phil's like laughing. He's like, yeah, Steve, what are you doing? I said, look, man, you might be good. I said, but when an officer tells me put my hands when I can see him, my hands going straight up. I don't care what nobody say. He over here laughing. He's jiggling around, making jokes with him, being kind of a smart aleck and stuff like that. Like, I said, Phil, stop. Like, stop messing with these folk. It may be good with you. Me and my Hispanic friend over here, not so much. There you go. I ain't never had no problem. Apparently, I don't know, I feel like God's testing me. They had a problem with ringing mine up at first. But then they realized it was a North Carolina one. But still, they had a problem ringing mine up. It's like, are you sure this? Yes, try it again. Go do it again. Came back, everything was fine. A speeding ticket, y'all. Like, sir, to him, they got feels. It was like, sir, you're driving on a suspended license. You gotta be. He was driving so reckless, and he on a suspended license. No one told us everything. He said, does your manager and everything like that, that you work, the company works for, know he's driving on a suspended license? Yes, sir, they do. Like, we're all. So they know. But me, I'm looking at the Hispanic dude because we knew. He's like, also, he said, did you drive your car here? Apparently he had like something else was wrong with him, that he wasn't supposed to be out there driving or whatever the case may be. Mind you, weed. He just bought weed. So I'm thinking, oh, he going to jail. Okay. They was like, look, you're not supposed to be soliciting out here. You guys pack it up, go into your car. You can head out. I'm thinking he gonna let one of us drive. We both got driver's license. We can drive, whatever the case may be. Nah. He's like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. They pulled off. He said, home guys, we're gonna knock on a few more of these houses. I said, Phil, no. He's like, yeah, come on. Car keys. Knocked on a few more houses. We made our way back around, got inside the car. And I was like, you want me to drive? He's like, no, I'm good. What do you mean you good? He had assault and battery charge. Worked as a bodyguard somewhere else, but he didn't really look like a bodyguard. Caught with like a gun or something like that. He used to tell us stories of him fighting people, him getting stabbed, all this other stuff. At one point, me and this one girl he was training, he said, yeah, y'all go sit in the car for a second, I'll be right back. Okay, it's warm in the car, we ain't complain. He left for a while. I'm thinking he's gonna go deal with some customers. That's what he told us he was gonna do. He goes, yeah, I gotta go back to that lady house. He came back. He said, oh yeah, I ain't think I was gonna make it back. What you mean? I was like, What, she was gonna keep you there? She had a weird dungeon or something like that? Beef with. No, someone pulled up who I had like beef with, and I thought they was gonna like try to stab me or jump me or something like that. I said, so you left us to go fight? That's right there. Like, what if they know your car? Which they do, and they came over here and they thought we was with you. You had someone come up here to fight you while you were on the job with us? Look, brother, I was gonna help them fight you, cause I'd be mad too. Me and her, we both black. We was gonna dog you out with the rest of them and get a ride with them to go back. Think I'm finna get my look. You say what you want to. I was gonna dog Phil out. We was gonna stop a mud hole in Phil that day with whoever else was. He's like, nah, but it's cool. We settled everything. Good job, Phil. Good job. Through the tunnel. Drove back. He's still doing 100 through the tunnel, zipping around and everything like that. For like another. I was so stupid. I still came back. I came back for like another day or two after training. I was like, look, y'all, I can't do this. I can't do that no more, because this is absolutely ridiculous. You buying weed, my life's in danger, you driving suspended. I done got pulled over by a cop. They had to run twice now. They had to run my stuff twice now. I don't want my stuff even in the system at all. I was really pissed about that. I was really, really pissed about that. Quit there. Rent center, moving a bunch of heavy furniture. Mind you, I know it was cool. I love the people I work with, but then didn't mind it because the heavy lifting and stuff like that. But then there was a lot of dumb things going on, like some deals that should have been made, stuff like that. But it's a risk and reward type business, so I guess you kind of have to understand it. But on the backs, I felt like a slave. On the back of me and Marcus, lifting all that heavy furniture day in and day out, it gets tiresome when you know that it's going to a place it's not supposed to be going to, and we still have to deliver anyway. And then we got to go right back out there because they didn't pay or they tried to run off with it and pick it up again. It just wears, like my back still hurt. It just wears now. One time, a TV, and it was like a 55-inch TV. I can pick that up by myself. It ain't no big deal. So his name Mr. Tab. Yeah, Mr. Tab. He was an older dude. He's an older cat. He'd been in jail before. He was skinny. He was frailer than me. And he's, you know, he was cool. I ain't no problem, Mr. Tab. We in there. I'm setting up his TV. I'm doing a lot more stuff I wasn't supposed to, like setting up his antenna, fixing his other TV, whatever the case may be. I said, I had no problem, Mr. Tab. Mr. Tab started talking to me, you know, telling me like been to jail and how, you know, everybody, you look at him skinny and they think he can't fight. He's like, yeah, like you skinny, they think you can't fight and stuff like that, but I'm sure you got some surprising strength, don't you? It's like, yeah, you know, I wrestled in high school. I wrestled up a weight class, you know, or two. I practiced, when I did practice, I usually wrestled someone bigger than me. I got a considerable amount of strength on me, you know. He was just like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And he got quiet. He was just like, I saw that. So Mr. Tab, I set it up. I don't know what's wrong with your antenna, and I don't know, just people, stop getting a smart TV and sticking these regular antennas in it. Don't get a smart TV if you ain't got internet. That's not what they for. That's not what they for. You don't put a regular antenna on a smart TV. You don't do that. At least not without internet. You gotta utilize it the way it's supposed to be utilized. At least have a game system. At least something with 4K capabilities. I had to set up his antenna, which I didn't want to do, but I had to. I'm going outside, right? I'm like, my job done. He's still talking about like, are you skinny? He was like, yeah, I had to beat this one guy up. He's old. It looked like he had no teeth in his mouth. I'm sure he did, but he just had that old like pet mouth. I don't know. It's like, yeah, man. Like, you gotta tell him big things come in small packages, right? Like, looking at you, I can tell big things come in small packages. And he looked at Monty, red flag. She just said that. I was just like, that wasn't even a red flag. It was crimson. Like, I was like, that's crimson right there. It's like, yeah. Like, I'm just laughing. Like, yeah, I'm trying to walk away or whatever. He's like, I don't know about that package, but oh my God, y'all, I look, man. I swear to you, he looked me dead in my eye, which was even worse. He's like, I don't know about that package, but yeah, Mr. Tabs, I gotta go. I got some other deliveries to go. To me, right? I go get back in the work truck, and he's still talking to me, right? And I want to be rude, so I'm like, yeah, you know, whatever. And I got the door open. I'm in, like halfway in, trying to get every time I put my head in. He say something else. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. He was like, hey, man, real quick, hold $1. I don't know. Rented a TV from us that I just set up in your house. And you thought it was smart to ask me for $1. I don't have a dollar you can use. Car. I don't like carrying cash. Usually I have $1, but I didn't that day. Swear. Got in the truck, I pull off, y'all. That was the worst experience of my life. The way he was like a predator. Matt came back in the store. No, when it was him at first, but I heard his voice. I looked around. Manager said, like, what's wrong with you? I missed the tap. And they stopped. They're like, I think it is. Y'all, look. I snuck my head out, like, out the door. And I seen he wasn't looking for a second. Like, he was talking about my manager, Rich. He wasn't looking for a second. Yeah, I dipped to the back. I like, no sirree. And Rich, he happened to turn. He's happy to see me. You just hear Rich, like, start laughing. But I'm sure Mr. Tab didn't think anything of the wiser. I stayed in the back all the way until Mr. Tab left. Warrior, what happened to you in jail? I ain't, look, he looked like the booty warrior. Y'all know the booty warrior. If I knew the booty warrior wasn't still in jail at that time, I'd probably think it was the booty warrior. First experience of my life, I hated that. And go back, invest back. TV, once again, the antenna, he couldn't get all these channels. Yeah, I can't get all my channels. Well, that sounds like your personal problem with your antenna. We don't deal with that. Help me with the, I'm wondering if y'all can help me with the little TV out there. And it's like a little small, like, 15-inch fatback old TV with some old antenna on it that you want to help with. And I was like, well, you know, we only deal with our own merchandise. She's like, you know, it would just be great help. I don't know what else he wanted me to do, but I think he had a different antenna that he wanted to hook up out there, which didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. I think, yeah, he wanted to swap the antennas. It's the same problems. Because I go out there, because I think Marcus did it on purpose. He's like, yeah, Steve, can you go work on that one? I think he did it on purpose. I wanted to go work on that one, yo. Yo, he come out there and he was playing some music like nice and soft, some old like music, and you know, so we all in there vibing, whatever. He come in there and he walked past me. He turned the music all the way up. Crimson flat, crimson. I mean, I prayed. I was like, hey, I thought about that, knocked this tab out. And so he in the kitchen, he doing dancing like this, looking at me like. I was like, okay, alright, you know what, he's trying to hurry up with the TV, fix it up. He walked by me, he muttered something. I don't know what he said, but I felt his breath, y'all, in the back of my neck. Like, he got that close. He was like, I don't know what he said. To this day, I don't. But all the hair on the back of my neck stood up. I felt like a cat. I was like, yo, danger. Like, my brain was like, danger, Stevie. Knock him out. Like, yo. So I was like, I swear I shut it. I didn't mean to. It's like, And so I was like, yeah, I think this is done. I can't figure out nothing else with it. I don't know what's going on. So I hurried up and I went back in there. I was like, hey, Marcus, let's go. He's like, yeah, I still can't get channels on there. I called Mr. Tab. Yeah, we still can get channels on here. I would just recommend you having to move it. We got some other deliveries we need to make. But you have a nice day. I got out there. Marcus was like, what's wrong? Like, yo, bro. He went in there. You didn't hear him turn the music off? I was like, yeah. I was wondering why he turned it up so loud. Like, I could barely hear myself think. I'm like, yo, he walked by me. He like whispered something like mad close, like right there in my ear. I couldn't hear what he said. He's like, oh boy, what did you? I was like, yeah, Marcus, don't make me punch that. I'll kick you out this truck right now, man. I don't want to hear that, yo. Mr. Dead Blood. Definitely the worst thing that's ever happened to me on the job. I'd rather be fired over and over again by Win Ford than have to deal with Mr. Tap again, because that was a travesty. That was horrible. That was absolutely terrible. I hated that. I like this. You know, wake you up, buddy. Calm down. You were cold. You were shivering. You were right. Chip just sneezed in my face. You sneezed in my face. This has been your host, DJ. You guys have been on the right path. Chip apparently has been on the wrong one for sneezing in my face. Why are you so restless, man? Calm down. This has been my story time. I hope you guys had fun laughing at my misery, laughing at me almost getting poked by another man. And continue, guys, to stay on the right path. Social media, Soups24 Snapchat, DJ Right Path Instagram, and Dwayne Wright Facebook. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you share. Another important thing, share my last video, guys. I feel like the mental health one was one a lot of people really need to know about. Make sure that one gets out there. You're drinking water loud, ain't you? Thank you guys for supporting me the way you guys have been doing thus far. I promise to get a lot more content out to you guys. Bye.